Hey, what's up, people? How you all doing? My name is Riddhi, and today is our day 10 of our 100 of Weeks challenge. So, today we're kicking off with something really exciting, a deep dive into how introverts experience social media based on recent user studies. So, before I start, I want to acknowledge that we have completed 1/10 of our series, which is a lot, kind of a lot, and I want to thank you all for your incredible support and appreciation so far. It means the world to me. So, without further ado, let's jump right in and explore today's topic. This is the introduction slide of our presentation, the bibliography slide, which provides us with a list of references and resources used throughout the presentation. These resources have been cited and linked to allow you guys to easily access the original materials if you wish to learn more. I will link them down in the description. So now let's look at how introverts behave, starting off with our first pointer, that is they prefer calm, low stimulation environment to feel comfortable online. So when designing, we have to consider providing quiet and private spaces for them to engage. So they share personal details cautiously, valuing privacy and control over their information. So we have to respect their boundaries and do not push them for oversharing. Introverts favor meaningful interactions over many superficial social contacts. We have to focus on building deeper connections with them throughout our design. Social engagement drains their energy, making downtime essential for recharge. So we have to offer them breaks and opportunities to recharge during the interactions. They also prefer private one-to-one conversations rather than public sharing, like it is there on group chats and video calls. And lastly, they tend to avoid overwhelming or highly active social media feeds to reduce anxiety. We have to limit their overstimulation and provide options to control their experience. So next, coming off to key findings. First, we have uncovered that what is called overwhelming zone, which means that they believe social media is both useful and emotionally draining for many users. The main problem we have identified is that there is simply so many notifications when you open the app, which contributes to this feeling of being overwhelmed. So our proposed solution is to have a notification shut by default, giving users to control to turn on the notifications for specific charts or categories if they care about, and adjust their frequencies. We will show you how that works. Small talks can be major pain point for introverted users who often prefer deeper, more meaningful conversations. The problem here is that introverts dislike endless small talks and just want to get the head start of things which are more meaningful and have a deep meaning in the long run. For example, one messaged, "Hey, how are you?" They replied with, "Oh, I'm fine. How about you?" "I'm fine too. How about your mother?" "Oh, my mother is fine too." And it's done. It's done. Okay, so we have to address this. To address this, we can display user interests and hobbies on their profile to provide natural conversation starters and context. We can also suggest text prompts and icebreakers to help users initiate more meaningful interactions rather than defaulting to generic small talks. The goal here is to help introverted users feel more comfortable and engaged by facilitating the kinds of conversation they actually enjoy. The pressure to constantly be active and present online is a key finding of this research. Users feel compelled to stay active all the time, creating a sense of pressure. Users also experience FOMO on social media trends and updates. To address this, we are proposing an invisible mode setting which allows users to hide their profile from followers, except for basic info like profile picture, past chats, name, etc. This gives users more control over their online presence and reduces the pressure of constantly perform and present themselves. These type of users also possess high privacy concerns and data security. The problem is that mindless scrolling on social media provides a quick dopamine release but wastes time. Introverted prefer more intentional browsing. The proposed solution to replace the dopamine rush of endless scrolling with healthy, knowledge oriented content based on users' interests like astronomy, music, dance, guitar, or I don't know, cute cats or dogs. I mean, who doesn't like cute cats or dogs? Okay, so this allows them to spend time without regret and gain valuable knowledge. But this also emphasizes the importance of respecting their needs for privacy and intentional digital experiences rather than addictive nature of mindless. social media use. To address this, we can introduce themed group chats that allows introverts to share ideas and talents more comfortably. For example, we could have separate sections for instructor chats and general user chats. This would allow them to share their work like music performances and get feedback in a more structured environment. The theme charts would give introverts a chance to participate and contribute rather than just observing. Finally, coming to market research, first we have Discord, which is a community driven platform that focuses on creating and nurturing communities around the shared interests. It allows for more candid and diverse perspectives through its anonymity and open discussion feature. Users collectively decide what content is valuable through upvoting and downvoting. Next, Meetup is designed for instant messaging, voice, and video communication within servers, enabling real time community interactions. It allows for structured discussion through channels and roles, providing organized communication. Next, Meetup caters to different communities, from gaming to study groups, making it versatile platform, which is different from every other thing that we've seen. Slowly offers various interactive features such as quizzes, polls, role plays to engage its members. So now let me introduce two lists of features that we have designed to make our platform more introvert friendly. First, we have customizable notification, which allows users to adjust frequencies of notification from different sources such as chat, stories, posts, which I've talked earlier also. Next, the personalized interest hub helps users find meaningful conversations by surfacing content tailored to their interests. Flexible interest editing gives users the ability to update their interest fields, enabling a more personalized experience over time. The reduce social pressure feature minimizes the need for users to constantly perform or overshare online. Shared interest communities allows users with similar interests to connect and discuss various topics together, like design groups, guitar group, choreography group, and any other fan group. You name it, it's there. Finally, the incognito mode lets users browse the platform without drawing attention to themselves. Okay, so let's talk about what I've come up as the first draft of this problem statement. Starting off with our home screen, I've made it very minimalistic and simple, not making it extra cluttered by putting a lot of unnecessary features. On top of that, I've named the application. On top, we have named the application's name following a menu which will display general settings and preferences, mute, contact details, etc. In the taskbar, we have 5 options: home, discover, create, inbox, and my account as me. Next up, this is a very simple my profile screen which displays all the essential details like number of posts, followers, and following. It displays our interest too. Then after clicking on the hamburger on the top right, it displays a edit screen for profile. And this edit profile screen have all the essential editing components, including the interest, which will also take us to the screen that we have seen before. This is the ghost setting screen. You can switch it on and off and schedule it according to your preferences. And this is the interest screen where you can express your interest. You can also select if the content that is to be shown on your feed should be dependent on the interest that you have selected here. This is the screen where you can alter your preferences on what you want to see as your content in the feed. This is our classic privacy and settings screen, which has mostly all the traditional type of stuff. The only thing new here is group chat setting, your preferences settings, and interest settings. Yeah, that's all. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.